Hello, welcome back to Skinny Boy Barbecue. I'm Mike, and today we've got pork butt on the kamado. So today, pork butt. I've been seeing this rub floating around now for a little while, and I'm thinking, Iron Bru, is it gonna be any good? And then on the Kamado Joe Facebook page, you can see more people using it, and they're saying it's nice. It's a high octane honey chipotle rub, so we're gonna try it. So what we're going to do today is Kamado Joe. We're going to be cooking it at about 235 Fahrenheit, which is probably going to be about 115-ish degrees Celsius. It's going to be a long cook. What I've done is I've cleaned out my Kamado Joe, taken all the ash out, given it a good clean, ready to put a full basket of charcoal in here. And then just let that slowly burn. It's going to take probably 8-ish hours, but again, don't always go by time. It's always kind of internal temperatures and the way it feels. We'll take it off at some point and we'll wrap it, and I will come back and do a video on that. But really, I just wanted to see what this Iron Bru rub is all going to be about. Fat cap, I'm going to leave this on. It's soft. There's no hard fat in there. If there was hard fat, then probably take it away because it's not going to render down. But there's not a big fat cap on it. It's quite small, so we're going to leave that on. We're going to cook fat cap down, and what I'm going to use is on my accessory rack there, I'm just going to put a foil tray in just to catch the drippings. Again, it helps to keep nice and clean, and you know, you might be able to do something with them later on. But we're going to give it a good dose. I am going to season the fat side. I know some people will say, is there any point? But I do like to season the fat side because you are going to eat it. We're going to get all sides of this because it is a whopping beast of meat. As you can see, we're doing a nice liberal coat. If we go down to the woods today, Mike will cook you. This must weigh about 6 kilograms. Got this again from Bob's Family Butchers down in Hatfield. One sec, guys, I'm just going to get a knife to cut that off. I just haven't had a bad delivery from them. Mark and Emma, I speak to down there, they're great. They're absolutely fantastic. He supplies a lot of the competition guys with their briskets and everything. So again, hence why I use them quite a lot. Probably get a decent order once or twice a month from them, to be fair. Now, what I'm going to do is I would normally come back and spritz this every so often with apple juice, but I'm actually going to use Iron Bru. I'm going to go to the store, part of my daily exercise, and we're going to get some Iron Bru and we're going to spritz it with that, probably every hour-ish or so. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take this back inside, I'm going to let this rest, get the rub, get it all into the meat. We're going to come get this started up, get it up to temperature, and I'll see you soon. So of course we're using Kamado Joe's big block charcoal. Couple of fire starters. And my blowtorch. Make sure your bottom vents open and your top vents all the way open. I've also got a couple of small chunks of Kamado Joe's apple wood. We're going to be smoking that today. Now I'm going to be using my heat deflectors. On a normal day with the Classic 3 and the Big Joe 3 comes with a what they call a slow roller. I did a video on it with kind of like a walk around of what this was. However, there is a guide on it which says don't take it past 500 degrees Fahrenheit. If you do, it can be doubled up as a toilet pan. So yeah, cooking, doing pizzas on that the other night with Amy, and yeah, that happened. Left it in, so don't do that. So again, we're going to leave that to come to burn off for about 10 minutes. We're going to put the divide and conquer system in. And then we're going to put the pork butt on the top. We're going to use the accessory rack, and we're going to put the full pan underneath it. Keeps the barbecue nice and clean as well. And yeah, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. So because we've got a full basket, I'm going to go in with my accessory rack, and then I'm going to just pop my heat deflectors inside. That should allow then, that little gap should allow the heat to come up, the smoke to come up. I'm going to put a rack just in the middle. Sorry about the video. Put the rack just in the middle, that would have helped before. And then we're going to set the top rack for, in fact, what am I doing? What the odd dear? God, that was hard work. No, so we've got the drip tray, heat deflector, that's kind of in the center, ready for the fat to drop. We're going to put the pork butt straight on here. We're going to get this closed, let it get back up to temperature, and then we're going to close the vents, and we're ready to put the pork on. Smell the wood chunks already. I'm going to try and do this one-handed. Nah, it's not going to work. 2 seconds, guys. Sorry about that. Pork butt on over the pan, and we'll see you in about an hour. So we're just over an hour in, and we've got the temperature just reading, it's just tipped over the 230 to the 240, but then you're getting that smoke as well. So you, when the wood ignites, you'll probably get a bit of a temperature spike. But I've just adjusted the vent slowly. As you can see, I'm pretty much bad. It's okay, I've got another one. I just don't want to use it. I don't want to spoil it. But I'm basically just before the lines. So you get the line, I'm just before the second line to get it to that 230, 240 temperature, which is where we want to be. Now, I've got my spritz of the Iron Bru. This is the first time I'm going to have a quick look. So we're an hour in. And she looking good. Just going to give it a little spritz. Smells good. And that's it. See you now. So we're just under the 4 hour mark. As you can see, we're sitting at 240, which is okay because I want it to be around that 225, 235 mark. So a couple bits of stay. Let's have a little look. Oh, it's looking good. Just little splits. The only thing I don't like about spritzing with Iron Bru is it's sticky, and I'm constantly wiping down my shells. I don't like sticky stuff. Bit tissue there, look. But no, it's looking good. We're going to let that sit now, and I'm going to put a probe in it. We'll let it sit until it gets to about 160 degrees. So it's now 20 to 12. I've got 201. I always verify my temperatures with another, so it's gone over just slightly. We're going to get it off, pull it off, and we'll see how we've got. This is just pulling away straight away. As you can see, I've popped this onto just a wire rack. This is going to make it so much easier for me to take this and move it around. I just tried pulling it out of the foil, and it nearly just disintegrated in my hands. So tender. Right, so now that's done, we're going to take this, we're going to put it back out into the barbecue on the rack just for 10-15 minutes to tack up. Then we bring it in and we pull it apart. Twenty to 12. Yep, 20 to 12 at night. It's taken 13.5-ish hours, and that is the result. Now, some people would say at this time of night, you don't want pulled pork. Give myself a little piece on here. You know I'm going to get a piece of the bark. That's just like a given. I want a full. Look at the colour. I don't know if you can see it properly, but the smoke ring is immense. Bye.